Hello everyone. We are now looking at Seraph right now as we get into our next Falcon matchup. That's pretty beautiful match history right there with a few MVPs smattered in a few matches. 58% kill participation. So this is a Falcon that is on your ping. Really, 2.02 KDR. Even with the focus, seems like they're getting kills. Has a lot of control over what's going. 3.38 average kills. So yeah, average merit of almost 8 points, dude. This is pretty good coming in for the side of Seraph. What do we have on the other side for Sylvie?
So we've got Sylvie Claus, and they are coming in with some very champion-like stats. They've got they're definitely a die-hard Falcon, and the numbers may not reflect the experience. We've got 25 perfect games. We've got consistent kill participation, and they have 37 hours here, and 35 MVPs. I think it's worth noting. And while aces is not, and aces are something that are very rare, so it's important to note that they've got 4 aces on their card as well. So they.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, we've got some interesting comparisons here, Riv, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this comes out. Like, Sylvie Claus has been a important member of this community, as well as Seraph. So we'll see how this all plays out here. Let me just check that both are ready.
Sounds good.
Sylvie, are you ready? And then once both are ready, we'll go ahead and get started. I imagine Sylvie might be streaming their perspective as well, I imagine. Okay, cool. Here we go. Here we go. All right, folks, here we go. We're going to get started on our next Falcon match. Are you prepared? Are you ready?
Let us go.
So, as a side note, as we're going into this, I want to remind everyone that these are Falcon matches, and yes, while they do have guns and they do have missiles, because your missiles can only function when you can lock on, these matches are actually extremely crucial in coming down to actually implementing dogfighting skills and dogfighting tactics.
Yeah.
So the whole, like, the fun mention of Maverick is not necessarily just a meme, it is actual reality.
Yeah. Yeah, every time you see one of them dashing, dodging, emitting a bit of that blue haze smoke, not a haze, but out of their jet stream, they are quickly untargetable, so they're giving their opponent a real hard time. We'll see where they spawn out here. Get myself to the back. What do we got? Oh, they're just on my right side here. Go ahead and go in biz, just above them.
Here we are. We are off to a good start here. We were seeing ducking and diving missiles. They're just flying over my head too. And right now we're seeing just kind of taking cover amidst that center tower. No damage really coming out from either side. But then we're seeing Seraph take a dive here, canceling out of their spins. And now we're seeing a little bit of damage coming onto them from Sylvie.
Oh, look at him fighting around the middle pillar here. This is really cool. A little bit of high ground game right now by Sylvie, as that is going to be Seraph on the ground, taking quite a bit of damage. And Seraph actually just had a great upper hand with that fly into Sylvie. This has been turned around quite a bit. It is getting my drone. They just stole all of it. Why?
Absolutely. I mean, we're still seeing the armor getting chipped away. Sylvie is slowly chipping away at Seraph's damage, Seraph's health bar here. Some missiles flying out here, but Sylvie dodges every single one of them. Impressive flying. Again, Sylvie just executed an absolutely phenomenal maneuver there, taking out half of direct damage here from the health bar of Seraph. Seraph is on the defensive. He's on the ground. He's trying to get away, Riv, but is he going to be able to get away scot-free?
Oh, just a few more. That's going to be the shot coming in.
There it is.
One and done. Seraph goes down. Almost falls straight off Graceland Sky City. And now it's just going to be the wait. A hungry Sylvie for the prey to fly back in.
Just sitting over there on the perch, Riv, just waiting patiently for the next kill. Took a bite out of potential victory, and they're waiting on getting desserts.
Yeah.
This is just the beginning.
Mind
There's
you,
a second course.
I stole some of those missiles that she was shooting, and they still came out strong. Good Lord. Here we go again.
Yeah, I see the missiles coming over, heading over that direction. Sylvie up by 1 now, folks. I need to update the names on the board here. My apologies. I'll get that fixed after the next death. But yeah, we've got both of these players here now. Now, Sylvie taking another large bite here out of a huge chunk out of the health bar, excuse me, the fluid armor, and just, again, dodging away from Seraph's blows here. Those missiles stood no chance against the maneuvers of Sylvie.
I gotta replay this. All right. Flying horizontally to me now. This is much better. Seraph still taking a bit of that fluid armor damage, getting chased down. Oh! Sylvie staying actually in Falcon form.
Oh my God!
The damage goes flying through the machine gun.
Holy cow!
Huge there. As soon as you're in playing form, you get a little bit of a ramp up, you get a lot of that damage, and you just start to shred the fluid armor, followed up with the missiles. That was a beautiful trail on her opponent to make sure that came through.
That was an absolute, that was a critical moment there, for a mission critical moment, if you will.
You're talking about dogfighting.
Yeah. That was something. I mean, you see him go down. Seraph goes down and backs up and just eats almost every single missile and shot coming out from Sylvie. She was just out for blood. And oh my God, right off the bat here, eating tons of fluid armor damage. We're seeing Seraph on the defensive now.
Fly into, there's the dash, switching form. All right, Seraph trying to get around Sylvie now. Hasn't really changed too much strategy here. The fluid armor continues to shred just a little bit as Sylvie is all over. Just kind of sticking to that top side. How annoying is it to always have to look straight up?
Yep, they're getting closer to some of these buildings, and I've got to back away here, Riv, but they are being so aggressive here today. And Seraph, again, taking so much damage here. Able to regenerate some of their fluid armor, but now it's getting eaten away again. I've got to continue to move.
Yeah, they're going hard over there right now. 40 seconds left for the damage to go on to Seraph right now, and it's still hardly even chip damage we see coming into Sylvie with the moves, the dodge. There it is. As I speak, I eat crow. And now they're going to try to fly this one home. One kill would be so helpful moving into the next round. If we see Sylvie get another one, that will end the game. 3 kills for 1 kill, winning 2 rounds.
Yeah, and again, just crashing right into each other. If there was damage from running into each other, that absolutely would have been a kill on the part of Sylvie. But just in the last seconds of this round, Riv, they're moving all over the map here. I've got to back out of here to make sure I don't get any of these missiles taken from them. Don't want to steal them, but Sylvie now up by 2. First round's going to go to them. Up by 2.
Okay.
1 more kill. That's all they need. And we need a reverse sweep from Seraph to take the W here.
Could we see our first one? Hang out up here on top. We have the dogfight going down just below. Oh my gosh. Still a little chip damage to start off, but it seems like a much better start here for the side of Seraph. Getting that top game, staying behind Sylvie a little bit more, and I should stop saying that because I'm casting curses.
The curse has begun, just immediately going from almost a full to, oh my God, the amount of damage that just came out of here, Rip. The almost full health to less than half of a direct bar of health. Now Sylvie is on the defensive. The Z-axis flying down here, coming out of Seraph. He's looking to finish them off. Just one more solid shot here, chipping away little bits and pieces. And Sylvie is also now pressing the attack, not afraid to press the advantage because they do have the advantage of kills. Oh no, I'm stealing missiles, unfortunately. I've got to back away.
Yeah, my drones fell off the building. I was looking around to get them, so I was missing the action too. Looks like they're still fighting on the other side of the column, trying to get back into position here. Oh, the damage right now onto Seraph, on to Sylvie is huge, and this could be one of those kills to get back. But it's only one that Sylvie needs to execute this game in her favor.
Just one indeed, and it's getting so close. The loops are coming out here. The dodge frames are crucial here from when they can actually lock on or not. And just the dogfight has ensued. One of these players is going to go down, and one of these players is going to get to regenerate. And it's going to be potentially Seraph, one shot away from taking it.
The fluid armor's there. It's got to be a few more shots in that Falcon form, in that plane form. Tear him off. Get the missiles in. Oh my gosh. Sylvie with such great moves down to the ground a little bit to try to find safety. It's that first tick of fluid armor that's going to be just enough to give Falcon the slip.
And we see the fluid armor coming back suddenly. For anyone who's not familiar with that, the fluid armor does, once it gets completed, it has to regenerate to a certain percentage of the bar to come back. And that is what just that Sylvie just got completely saved in that moment. But maybe not, because just a few more hits here from Seraph, and they're going to go down here. Sylvie so close to taking this, but or taking their first kill, their first death. Just chip it away. Just one more solid shot here from Seraph.
Gonna be the finishers. All the missiles just go overhead. They zoom back around and they go off the map. We saw that one happen cinema style. It's gonna be now Sylvie staying alive somehow with a sliver of health. Shots to the engines, fumes coming out everywhere, but somehow staying afloat on this one to make it all the way to the next round. 2 minutes this has to continue for.
2 minutes of absolute pressure, the anxiety, the mental fortitude, the skill, the ability, the endurance. Sylvie is showing all of that dedication right now. Just one shot from Sarah for so long now, and Sylvie has got to hold on to this for dear life. And so they will not take at least a first death here. They just need one more kill.
Insane stuff, chat. You have to realize the rules keep them engaged. They have a chance to fly around a pole or something, but you have to stay within range. You have to show that you're fighting, and you can't just sit back and let your fluid armor go. So this is constant pressure no matter what.
Oh my god, the amount of just a barrage of damage coming out from Sylvie. One more kill, that's all they need, and Sylvie's gonna take their first death of the game, and you're gonna get to see the fluid armor get to regenerate from Seraph. Seraph coming out clutch in that moment. They have one. They are gonna have 60 seconds to get 2 more kills to potentially take a reverse sweep here, Riv, and we're gonna take a small victory lap around for Seraph to get their first one. They need 2 more.
This is crazy, so they can win this round and get 1 kill and hold off a life next round too to also win this. They cannot survive maybe Sylvie dashing in for the next 40 seconds. This is going to be peak Falcon play if you see Seraph save this right here to the next round.
Absolutely. You bring out an amazing point, Riv. It does come down to the first of 3 kills or the one who wins the map. Unless we see Seraph die here, and then Sylvie gets another kill, we're going to see this move on to the next round, potentially. And Seraph is so low right now. Still, Sylvie's just looking to clutch that kill. She just needs 1 more, and we're seeing Seraph hold on for dear life.
They both Z out. They're just zooming out of the air. 15 seconds left. Just has to stay alive, in and out of form. Falcon, exited. Oh no, Seraph, a few more shots. That's going to be it. That's going to be it. 10 seconds left. The final kill comes through for Sylvie Claus.
Yes, it is, and that's the 3rd kill for Sylvie. Sylvie is going to take the W here for 3-1. We're going to take that, so that means we have to abort the mission because she did get the 3, and it's first to 3 kills to get the W.
Jeez. Wild stuff. We will say GG. And we will zoom a scoot.
Chloride detonator. Chloride detonator. Defeat.
Woo! Yeah, that energy management, chat, you're definitely right. That's crazy. We didn't mention it too much in that, but Sylvie hardly hitting the ground in those moments of no HP.
There was just no give it up. There was no quit. And just amazing energy management. It's actually interesting, the amount of energy that it takes to stay into wing form, Riv. It's extremely minimal. As long as you're not doing the aerial acrobatics, you're not exposing yourself to a lot of energy management. So them staying afloat as long as they did, just being really conservative on when they're going to make those loops, using the Z-axis spins, and just hammering home all of those opportunities when they did. We saw so many times where just the barrage happened back and forth, and I can only imagine what's going on in their minds, Riv, when they see that opportunity and they see lock on and they think, do I fire? And do you commit? Yeah. Because when you fired your missiles, if you fire them all at once and they get away, like that's it. You've got to sit around for several seconds before them to come back off a cooldown.
I just posted it in the match.
All right. That's gonna be the last. That's gonna be
I
Sylvie
look at
taking it 3-1. The again almost double the damage of Seraph, but that's surprising considering Seraph dealt out almost half the damage and only got one of the kills.
Yeah.
So that's impressive coming out. Even though Seraph's taken the L here, it's still managing to come off with a lot of damage onto Sylvie overall.
A really nice job. We saw that play as well. When both of them were low, they pulled out all the stops, so you can expect it. Yeah, that damage was flying in. I think that one moment where Sylvie was just denying all the damage, right, and getting a few ticks back in. It's kind of crazy. Thank you both. Feel free to hop on and look for a next match. You get out of here. You're too good for us.
GG indeed. Yeah, there they are. Yep, there's the Sylvie. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi to us. We appreciate it. It was a good game. That was a roller coaster for sure. That was something. Again, reminder, speaking of POVs, Field Reporter Zeth here. Yeah, the POVs. So we have two different perspectives from myself and Rivington. If you would like to see the other side of this, definitely take a look at Rivington's stream. If you want to see my side, obviously, I've got the other perspective of that. It seems like in the last game, I keep stealing missiles. I felt like there was a really close kill that was about to happen that Seraph may have gotten, and that half the missiles came to me, and I'm like, oh god, no. So that was unfortunate, but again, this is just one of those things that just reinforces more that hopefully we'll get a spectator mode soon, GM.